Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh opens 131st edition of Durand Cup 2022 Manipur chapter at Kumalam Park Sports Complex. Union Minister of State for External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan conducts a breakthrough blast to mark successful completion of excavation of the railway safety tunnel. Disabled Development Association to Manipur condemns a failure to establish separate directorate for differently able persons in Manipur as discriminated. Manipur adds 12 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and no deaths in last 24 hours. Coronavirus infects 1,39,575 people so far. And India adds 12,608 new COVID-19 cases, about 16,000 recoveries and 72 deaths in 24 hours. Active cases dropped to 1,0343. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh opened the 131st edition of the Durand Cup 2022 Manipur chapter at the Kumalam Park Sports Complex this evening. Rajnath Singh greeted the huge crowd that had gathered to witness the event by saying Kurum Jari. He motivated sports persons and sports enthusiasts of Manipur to further excel and promote various sports events. Traditional dances and other performances highlighted the event. The first match was played between Neroka Football Club and Trau Football Club. At the time of filing this report, Neroka Football Club is leading the match 2-1 in the first half. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh arrived in Imphal in a special army aircraft to inaugurate the Durand Cup, being co-hosted by Manipur for the first time. Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiren, Rajya Sabha MP Lesembasana Jauba, Minister Awangbong Nyomai, BJP State President Esarda and other leaders accorded a warm reception to the Union Defence Minister at the Bir Tikendra International Airport in Imphal this evening. The Union Defence Minister was accompanied by Chief of Army Staff of the Indian Army, Manoj Pandey. The entourage of the Union Defence Minister then headed straight for the Kumalam Park Sports Complex. Union Minister of State for External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan conducted a breakthrough blast to mark the successful completions of excavation work of the safety tunnel of the Ment Tunnel number 12 today. Total length of the safety tunnel is 8.3 km, which runs parallel to the Ment Tunnel at a distance of 50 meters. The safety tunnel is a safety requirement as it is used for evacuation of the passengers in case of any emergency in the Ment Tunnel. The breakthrough blast was performed 2 km inside the tunnel at the hill range of Saihaidung village in Kangpokpi district. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan said works are going on full swing to connect the country with other Southeast Asian countries under the Act East policy. Most of the tunnels of the 110-kilometer long Imphal-Jiribam railway lines have been completed. 70% of the over 10-kilometer long tunnel number 12 has been already completed.
Imphal to More is also survey work has already done. Technical feasibility is examining, and also Railway Ministry has took the keen interest to implement it as early as possible, and so that it will be back up to the Act East policy of the Prime Minister of India. Railway Recruitment Center was at Impal, and about 74 candidates were applied, and perhaps this may be because of the lack of awareness. So getting the awareness in the next railway recruitment examination center will be here.
Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan said centre has approved to bring in goods by train via the railway lines, which has reached till Kongsang in Tamenglong district. He appealed to businessmen in the state to avail the benefits of the opportunity. He expressed a firm belief that once the railway is fully functional, imports of goods at high rates from Guwahati and Dimapur will be curbed to a great extent. The minister also said that the Indian Railways will be recruiting many youths to serve in the railways, and for the same, the railways has already opened recruitment centre in Imphal.
I would like to appeal to the business community and the peoples of Manipur, if they want to continue their business with the booking of bulk materials, commodities from Guwahati instead of a small portion by truck and suffering a lots of problems facing in the road. So to avoid all those difficulties and the difficulties by carrying by truck, now please switch on to the railway booking. For goods trains are ready to carry from Guwahati up to Imphal, but at the moment Kongsang railway station is already trial, proved that it is successful.
General Secretary of Disabled Development Association Manipur, Yunus Khan, condemned state government's failure to consider the demand of establishing a separate directorate for differently abled persons in the state as discrimination towards the differently abled person. Yunus Khan was speaking at the 16th Foundation Day of Disabled Development Association Manipur, DDAM, held at Samuro Awangleikai Community Hall today. He further said that the demand to set up a separate directorate has been an ongoing demand since the time of the Congress government. He also said that the present government, led by Chief Minister Nongthombam Birend, has also sidelined the matter, whilst pointing out that the differently abled persons have not received the basic amenities. Yunus Khan appealed to deliver all the provisions and benefits provided to them under the Constitution of India. As part of the program, wheelchairs and chairs were distributed to differently abled persons. Secretary General of the United Committee Manipur N.G. Devamete, DDAM Advisor Dr. Kiran Yendrebam, DDAM Advisor Muhammad Wahijuddin, IPAC President K.S.H. Somarendro, MSWC Member T. Chong Sind Koireng, and KSA President H. Vidyanandas were among the eminent persons who graced the program.
Private Sakar, BJP Sakar, Hek Lakomatanga, Ahaba, disabled Mogi, or Asoko Pasan Park, Kobalapa, Golseta, disabled Yam Gavana, Singari Maga, and Puranga, disabled Singi, Tamulu, the Gari, why am I happy about the Mogi, Napam to Komana, Kubakuraga, I have to talk to Pili or Masaki.
Sagolband MLA RK Imo launched second phase of Go to Laikai campaign in the constituency today. Speaking at the event held at Sagolband Mabudao Mantri Laikai, MLA RK Imo assured that the campaign first launched on July 15th this year will be carried out for 5 years in the constituency to ensure benefits of the various central and state welfare schemes to beneficiaries in the constituency. He said fourth phase of the campaign will be launched in October. He maintained that Aadhaar, Labour and CMHT cards, old age pension, e-Shram card, medical check-up and COVID vaccination facilities as are part of the campaign. 3,954 beneficiaries benefited during the first phase and around 5,000 people received the benefits under CM Health for Old, making the constituency getting the maximum benefit of CM Health for Old scheme in Imphal West District.
Mangi term da go to village haidana for honorable CM na hogdok pigiba aduna laikai mak natrasu khungang da satlaga village amamam satlaga haidana mahang na hogdok piramdana masi kendra thungna ba program amurak aniraksi pangthoki masi dagi kitang hena khoina changsan bangam magadi haidana mayam gi laikai da yokshan bangam magadi ward ta yokshan bangam magadi haidana anakpada government at the doorstep haibase thonganda sarkar do laaga Prajagi Seva Tauba, Madugi benefit sing to Yohonba, Jumnagi, Bot Naxala Kanda, MLA Singh, Councillor Singh, Maduda Lakba Nataba, Lakrasu Yananaba, Praja Singi Awat Pado, Yang Hunanabo Jiktagi, Haidana, Chahi Manga, Chukpakoi, Seva Taubang, Aminasi, Honaminasi, Habi, Wakansi, and the Changjan Jaribas.
State Bank of India Regional Business Centre Imphal, under its corporate social responsibility, handed over 15 lakh rupees worth of medical equipment to Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan today. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Sapam Ranjan expressed confidence that the medical equipment provided by SBI will serve well to people in far-flung areas with limited access to health care facilities. Also speaking on the occasion, Deputy Managing Director of SBI Corporate Centre Mumbai Om Prakash Mishra expressed hope that the medical equipment will be beneficial to people of Manipur.
We have the 57 branches here. I do see many in our ATMs which has reached the remote areas. So it's something very good, and I hope SBI continues to grow, continues to help us and continues to help the people of Manipur and do good, do all things that will always be reaching the last person in the remote area, so that all of us in Manipur, all people residing in Manipur, we all progress.
We always think a bank cannot be great only due to business. If my people are poor, they're not having basic facilities of health or anything now, then there's nothing great in calling the biggest bank or the best bank of the country. We always think about best we can do for really helping the society, really helping the people of society, and in that way have a full list what bank has done for the state of Manipur. We're always committed, always on the ground to give whatever support we can give for the people of Manipur.
One-day HIV/AIDS interventions program was launched at Manipur Central Jail, Imphal today. Manipur State AIDS Control Society, YRGCARE, SR Planned India and Central Jail jointly organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, the state coordinator of YRGCARE, NACO, GFAT and SR2 Planned India, Sadananda emphasized on the need to maintain health and hygiene of jailed inmates and raise awareness on HIV/AIDS. ADSP of Manipur Central Jail, Sorokhaibamd Vadrika, Joint Director of SACS Manipur, Ahibamd Mongjam, BSD of SACS Manipur, Dr. Sagol Semt Ibungo Chauba, and JDCST Dr. Thokjom Hamlata took part in the program.
everybody's right haibagi pandamda jail da legislationu natraga anywhere another my close setting amada legislationu tawadabu mawanda phangam dokpa magi haksangi hakchel gi ba phangmon dokpa sing haibadi TB gi oibe yai HIV gi oibe yai STI gi oibe yai natraga tongan tongan ba hepatitis oibe yai mukhoi khuding maksu phangba mathau tai mukhoi khuding maksu layeng ba mathau tai haibagi pandam du da ngasi gi women central jail maroina akhoi gi Manipur central jail sida akhoi na ngasi program si launch tokshan jabani.
One-day seminar and recitation marked the 134th birth anniversary of Lining held Fulo at Manipur Press Club today. Lining held Nauria Fulo Fundre Memorial Charitable Trust Lining held Trust organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Lining held Trust President and Chaubo said they have been observing the birth anniversary of Lining held Fulo every year. He reminded that Lining held Fulo made a great contribution in including Manipuri language in school curriculum. He stressed the need for the present and upcoming generations to acknowledge its contribution in preserving and promoting a Manipuri language. Former Associate Professor of the Modern College, Dr. H. Indra Kumar, DM University Associate Professor Dr. S. Lanchenba, and the former Vice Chancellor of the Manipur University, Professor S. Sanatombi, attended the event.
Ngasi se Lining hani bungogi chamaga kunthra mari suba mapok ko morning sing thoram se akoina seminar se da yauri bese ate kaisunate Lining hani bungona mana iramba hojikti sahitya se khorirol haina khangnarabnina magi khorirol na khunai da piriba khudol singdo madu neinabani.
Birth anniversary of Lining held Nauria Fulo was also observed at the Nungshi Kold Park in the Chana village of Lamlai constituency. Chana Lokoi Arts Center and the Chana Sanamahi Lining Looped organized the event. Renowned Lining Lold Chana Lokoi Village Development Committee Chana President Tombabu Maite attended the event. Laishang Them, the Ibohanbi performed the ritual ceremony, while the Ima Laimeril CDB Isai Thaugold Lupt Fubala presented a song written by Lining held Fulo. A team of Irilbong police station arrested a man accused of the vehicle lifting from the Kairao Litant Makong. Accused person is 26-year-old Mohammed Shamir Singha, son of Mohammed Najiruddin of Konum, Hyang Kong. The team carried out frisking and shaking in the area yesterday morning and detained the man with a Honda Activa scooter, grey metallic in color without any registration number. Police has registered a case under relevant section of the IPC for investigation. Manipur added 12 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 0 death in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 139,575 people so far. Active and recovered cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
American Oncology Institute AOI Amadi Babina Specialty Hospital Anigi Makada Comprehensive Cancer Care Galoinana Multi-Speciality Service Singi Kudong Sabasing Pizeri Kudong Sabasing Adudi Neurology, Urology, Internal Medicine, General Surgery, Critical Care ICU Amadi Palliative Medicine. American Oncology Institute AOI at Babina Specialty Hospital Saziwat Jal Road Kawai Shoi Imphal East.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. India added 12,608 new COVID-19 cases, 16,251 recoveries and 72 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cash load stands at 1,01,343. Total recoveries are 4,36,70,315. Recovery rate stands at 98.58%. That toll reaches at 5,27,206. Over 208 crore 95 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 59 crore 83 lakh 39,000 people. It has claimed above 64 lakh 64,000 people, and recoveries are above 54 crore 23 lakh 45,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 37 lakh 48,000 in the world. The Hospitals and Research Institute SHRI, in collaboration with Manipur University Students Union MUSU, organized one-day free medical camp at Manipur University Health Center, Imphal today. Dr. Javed Malik, consultant physician, Dr. Ganeshwari Eld, consultant gynecologist, and Dr. Erica Salam, consultant dermatologist, offered free consultation for various health. During the camp, more than 156 patients were screened and given free consultation at Manipur University Health Center, Imphal. Upadhyaya of Imphal West and member of 6 Potsangbam Jilla Parisad Eld Bobby alleged the relevant minister of keeping the distribution of urea on hold despite submission of all the valid documents by the farmers under 6 Potsangbam Jilla Parisad. Speaking to media at her residence in Konghampad today, Bobby said that so far the farmers in the area have received only 700 bags of urea, while the rest of 800 bags have been put on hold. Expressing her disappointment over the non-availability of urea, Bobby further said that following Chief Minister's order on July 4 to provide urea, farmers of the areas went to Directorate of Agriculture Department, but the director replied that urea cannot be distributed without the consent of the relevant minister. She maintained that when the issue was brought up to the minister concerned, only 700 urea bags were distributed in 2 installments out of the required 1,500 urea bags. She also asked the government to make urea available in private shops if they cannot distribute them efficiently.
Grassroots level the work tawjariba ward member Pradhan Jilla Singh asu yamna wana honajaba aduga loinana aikhoina haijarubogda leibak sigi lucingba oiriba aikhoi bogda usitpidragadi aikhoi bogda ubidragadi karamba laiba nagarik singda karamba miyeng yengani habdo hallubuda akhoi nungaijade aduna yaragadi akhoi gi harsi siamna iriba posi pibiu aduga loinana ahenba darka leiba singji mai mai gi thokba Karai Chatki, Karai Lege, Taujarasno, I want the people to what same the even the big Tanipan, what is a piro? I get a bullet lay posse, the single demand lay. Adu a quay Tanipan to Pipiro, I hand with the pinning that to talk piro, local market, the Pangan Biro, leg, listen, any piro to lay by. I later pig Prajada, at the Pangan Busin, where I is.
Speaking to media, member of Kongampad Mantri Laikai Ward number 5, G. Tombi, said that all the documents submitted by farmers through her were genuine and valid, and now the farmers are demanding their share of fertilizers.
Hazard Bidragati Labukit Salaga Yang Biroba. Upon Bakangu Kadi Sai Grebaqua. How you pound the Bapazadi Yam Yameva. Low Pari Ani Ohum Ubayawi. Hado Haji Amta Panga Banina, Nasimakanga, Dranato Sira, Stato Sira, Noi Hazi, Nui Membrana, Gilana Pibanga Marodrana. Pango the Basing Pangan Biu, Emelini and Gibati ꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯕꯦꯛ 30 ꯁꯨꯅ ꯐꯪꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯂꯧ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯎꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯔ ꯕꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
District Administration Juriband held Hild Leaders Day programmed at Juriband DC office at Chingdong Laikai. Officers of various departments took part in the program and answered queries from the public. COVID-19 vaccination drive was also carried out on the occasion. District Administration Senapati also held Hild Leaders Day for August month today. The program was held at the multi-purpose hall of the mini secretariat at Senapati district headquarters. 51 complaints related to held P&AYG, agriculture, fishery, handloom and textiles and education were registered at the event. The Dakshin orientation program of the Dhanamanjari College of Teachers Education to Imphal for academic session 2022-2024 was held at multipurpose hall of the college today. Speaking on the occasion, Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra stressed on the importance of dedication and sacrifice by those engaged in the field of teaching. The principal and professor in charge, Dr. Naurem Jibolata, also released the annual college magazine of 2020-2021. Pre-production ceremony of Yumjao Larambi Dramatic and Cultural Union's Leela named Ima was held today. The ceremony was performed at the Union office located in the Kangempally Huidrom Laikai, Imphal West, in the presence of eminent theatre artist Mani Yumnam has based the drama on the short Ima written by Kangjamd Padma Kumar. Thongju Naba is the director of the play. Union General Secretary Laisang Themd Ratan Kumar said the play will explore the unconditional love a mother has for her children. Veteran Sports Organization VESO Kongjom Circle felicitated meritorious students of Kongjom who secured good marks in the Board of Secondary Education to Manipur's HSLC examination 2022. Students who won medals in various national events were also felicitated during the program. Governor La Ganeshan sends greeting to people of Manipur ahead of the Janmashtami festival tomorrow. In his message, Governor La Ganeshan urged people to work towards promoting peace, cooperation and mutual goodwills among all sections of society. Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen wished people of the Manipur, especially followers and devotees of Sri Krishna, on the auspicious occasion of Janmashtami. In his message, the Chief Minister prayed for Sri Krishna's philosophy to guide people and the state towards a more peaceful future filled with development and communal harmony. Display the darkness and light the lamp of wisdom in everyone's heart. Foreign Minister Thongam Vishwarjit also expressed greetings to the people of Manipur, especially to Hindu community, on the occasions of Janmashtami festival. The minister wished for a peaceful, prosperous and cordial relation among communities on the occasion. Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj and Mahud Yumnam Khemchand also conveyed greeting to people of the state, especially followers of Hinduism, on the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami, who wish peace and harmony in the state. Now the news from the world of sports. Pongrelong Village Authority, Rongmei Naga Students Organization and Lupwam, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland felicitated Gai Hudlung Panmei, bronze medalist of the National Power Weightlifting, recently held at the Kasargod in Kerala. The reception program was held at his birthplace in Pongrenglong, Charong Pandong Ba, in Kangpokpi district. Speaking on the occasion, Gai Hud Long Panmei sought the support of Chief Minister Nongtwan Birend and Water Resources Minister Awangbung Nyomai as he aims for a medal in the upcoming Asian Championship to be held in Dubai this December. He also thanked Assam Rifled Tupult and JNV Tamalong for their support. Gai Hud Long Panmei lifted a total of 370 kilograms, which includes 120 kilograms in squat and 80 kilograms in bench, 80 kilograms and 170 kilograms in deadlift to claim the bronze medal in the 53 kg sub-junior category of the National Power Weightlifting event. Commander of Eastern Army Lieutenant General Rana Pratap Kalita in a video message extended best wishes to all the players who are part of the 131st Durand Cup. He also appealed to the people of Manipur to attend the matches and give support to the players.
Nungsijaba Echil enau tournament asida saruk yabiriba team singda yaifa pauzei pizari amasung football bu nungsijaba Echil enau singna tournament asibu yangbiduna sanarong singki puknik thogatpiu amsung tournament asibu mai pakhanbiu. Jai Hind.
A Santa Mete Memorial, the Senior Women's Football League qualifying round for Indian Women's League kick-off today at artificial turf ground Lamlong. In the first match of the league, Youth Welfare Club Thambal Khong defeated ICSA Irengbam 2-1 and Lamnganbi Chanu secured the 2 goals for Youth Welfare Club Thambal Khong, while the Babita Devi secured the only goal for ICSA Irengbam. Kripsha Naramthong will clinch with ESU Wangkai at 1 p.m. tomorrow, while UPSA Pukhao will play MPSC at 3 p.m. in another match tomorrow. A total of 7 teams are taking part in the Football League. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh opens 131st edition of Durand Cup 2022 Manipur chapter at Kumalampak Sports Complex. Union Minister of State for External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan conducts a breakthrough blast to mark successful completion of excavation of railway safety tunnel. Disabled Development Association to Manipur condemns a failure to establish separate directorate for differently abled persons in Manipur as discrimination. Manipur adds 12 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and no deaths in last 24 hours. Coronavirus infected 1,39,575 people so far. And India adds 12,608 new COVID-19 cases, above 16,000 recoveries and 72 deaths in 24 hours. Active cases drops to 1,01,303. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Vector Tutorials Imphal Academic Session 2022-23 ki oina Class 12 Science and Arts Kosem gi Final Foundation Course ama Laglib August 23 English gani 23 dagi haujaragani tha manga gi duration oigadaba course asigi classes singi timing na nungthil pung 3 dagi numidang pung 3 ka minute kun fabo oigani Foundation course asigi tuition fee asina